We are live. Happy, thankful Tuesday slash Thursday. It's always a
Happy,
surprise with us.
right. Happy, thankful Thursday on a Tuesday.
Yeah, so long as we here, it don't matter the day. Um,
Maybe.
how you doing today on this Tuesday? Gloomy Tuesday. It's windy and gloomy out here.
I know this weather is something else, but I am doing good. I feel good. I'm doing good. I took a nap. I'm up. I'm rejuvenated. I'm ready for the show.
Me too. Special episode. 1 year since me, you, and APZ started. Thankful Thursday, and it actually made a year on the 5th, but here we are. So, what you hear over there?
I don't know, something a big bang outside or something. I was like, what the hell? It kind of thing caught me off guard.
That's a Hennessy. That was no bang
Shut up. It was a firework. Shut up. You
fire. Y'all
know,
still popping fireworks?
they still popping fireworks. I don't know why, but they still popping them for whatever reason. You
We
know,
did.
like
What'd you say?
we a year in. Like I know you started this show and you brung us into it, but
Mhm.
we a year in this thing and I'm happy.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all came on too. I had a couple other people on first. That didn't work out. I did it by myself. I still love doing it by myself. I will still do it by myself too. But just to have somebody that we're all connected, we know each other. So to have other people on, just get out here and be ourselves, act crazy, just just being able to have an outlet and
Mhm.
not an outlet that we're getting censored on. Because you know me, I'm always getting censored or blocked on something. So just able to have something to bring y'all onto. Um, and Jamila, Jamila like helped me push y'all, the family, Jamila, y'all helped push me to do a podcast. Jamila said happy anniversary. Thank you, wife.
Thank
It's
you,
been a
sister.
year. Yeah. It's been a year. So it it went fast. It seemed like it went fast and it's been fun. It's been a fun time. I'm excited to see what we go do next and how to elevate it. So um anything you wanna say else?
I'm definitely excited to see where we go from here. You know, it's crazy. You invited me on a show and we became regulars. Like, like starting off with this, we're gonna plan to keep doing this. This was a plan to make a special appearance, even
Mhm.
before you were doing this, when you were doing a show with other people and doing another show, like just making special appearances. Never thought this was going to be the direction I end up in, but I'm definitely glad I did it. It's like you said, it's important to have those outlets. And, we don't have too many black outlets at that.
Mhm.
So it feels good to have that platform for you to speak out on and be able to speak your mind, be able to be yourself, be able to be authentic.
Mhm. And also being dark skinned is different for dark skinned people and for light skinned people. Just that's what people want to see and that's what they show. Better lighting for them, everything else. So we got natural hair 2 out of 3. We business owners and all that. So I love to also see that. It's nothing against light skinned people, but it's not a lot of people like content creators and business owners that look like us. Dark skin, natural hair, just different stuff. So I always wanted to have a platform. I don't follow the path, follow follow the crowd. So I was happy to go on here because Facebook still be blocking me every other day. Like I posted a 2025 political thing. It was you need a fact check. I'm like, okay, whatever. Just delete it, dude. Because y'all keep deleting. Yeah, I was happy to have y'all because it's always fun to get on here and have different opinions, not argue and fall out. So there's a lot of social media you get on social media, and if everybody's not having the same opinion, it ends up being a problem. You can have your own opinion unless it's about Trump. They don't know, but yeah, you can have your own opinion. So always good to be different and stand out and want us to be able to grow, get bigger, have more people on. We have that be some of the best parts. You know, some of my best episodes is favorite episodes is when we have other people on, other business owners, other guests. It's always good to have different people talking, different people coming on and hearing about different businesses. We have business owners on mainly, and it's good to hear about different businesses. You don't know how stuff run until you actually talk to somebody that does it. So
And it's always good to see people, people with your same background doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell, you always say you give people their flowers and make sure you're giving people their flowers in this lifetime. And that's important to give other people platforms to be able to talk about themselves and represent themselves because you don't get too many of those. No, you don't really get too many people out here representing for each other or, trying to open up their platform for others. So it feels good to give people that outlet to be able to get on here and talk about what they're doing, be able to talk about themselves, be able to be themselves or whatever. Like it feels good, definitely.
mm-hmm.
And we come from the hood. So, to see people that we grew up with and friends and all the stuff make it and really just doing them, it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially for these kids in this generation, those are the things they need to see. They need to see the positive side of things.
Yeah, yeah, and that is also it's also good to have an outlet that people have something positive that you can go to instead of if you have an anger problem or you got an issue, you go mess something up or do something instead of coming and talk it out. Happy Thankful Thursday. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's our 1 year anniversary of Thankful Thursdays, even though we're on Tuesday. I don't even know. Monday. I don't even know what day this is
And,
right
oh,
now.
wait a minute, it is Monday. Yeah, we talk about Tuesday. Show is Monday.
I don't know. I've been working and working, so it could be
Me too.
it could be Tuesday. I don't know, but
It's
thank
Monday. We talk
you.
about it Thankful Thursday on the Tuesday. The show is Monday.
I just told you, Mila, this is a mocktail, but it got me feeling drunk. So I don't know. It might be just a mind thing.
What's in it?
It's just a mind thing. Uh, Carbonated water, organic sugar, grapefruit juice, concentrate, citric acid, sodium citrate. I can't see this. Natural flavor, salt, vegetable juice, and color. Nothing but grains and sugars and nothing that's gonna make me drunk. So
You high off life.
yeah, it's playing tricks on me. It has nothing. Sugar, water, grapefruit, vegetable juice. Yeah, so I don't know. It's good. We had it before from Sprouts, and we got that on from Target when you were twin was out here. It was on
Oh,
sale.
yeah.
Oh, that's Connie. What's up,
Yeah. Hey,
Connie?
Energizer Bunny.
We doing good. What's up with you? How you doing? Ain't heard from you in heck of long. Where you been? Thank you for tuning in. So our 1 year anniversary show. So that's exciting. It went by fast. Yeah. I just was going through the episodes. I have like 100 and something episodes. No, I don't know. But it's a lot of episodes here. I started the platform by myself 2 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And this is the year with y'all. So that's good. Any any favorite episodes? Any favorite guests or funny guests?
I think my favorite guest is fucking
Don't
his
say
crazy.
Fazo.
I was definitely gonna say Faso because he always comes in and shows out. It's never a dull moment. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
love that
never.
he's him. No matter what, he's gonna be who he is. He's gonna like he brings energy. Like we've had some really good guests, and I appreciate all the guests. You know what I'm saying? Like I absolutely love all the episodes we've done. But like just anytime we get him on this show, he's gonna put on a show.
Yeah, always. It doesn't. It's like this fool don't even remember he on camera. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. We gotta get him back. Gotta get him back out here. Yeah, he definitely one of my faves. I don't have not like no specific because I loved everybody that came on here. But yeah, him, Twin, LT, QT, just like people that we grew, like you said, we grew up with, and we did everybody just seeing each other elevate and trying to do better and go through certain stuff. So, um, yeah, that was like my like favorites, but it's a show. Can't have too. You can't have too many favorites. It was hella people here, so yeah. But favorite episodes, all just the ones with us too. All of ours. We always gonna keep it lit. Always is. The wish AP ass was on here tonight, but shit, we'll get her on here again. But yeah, um, I'm excited. To be able to switch stuff up, get new people on here, get old people on here. Got to get Jamila on here one of these days. Talk about what she got going on, what some of the stuff she got coming up. No, she always do. So it's a
Hmm.
new, it's a new month. We haven't been on here in a couple of episodes, rebranding, getting some stuff together. So this was good to be the first episode back for a couple of weeks. So um,
Right.
anything you got coming up or plan on working or
I'm really excited. I've been talking about doing this photography. Life be lifing. I've been really trying to get this photography out there, but life be lifing and things get in the way. We get obstacles, but it's really time. It's time for me to push it. I have a lunch meeting coming up this week with my friend who's a plus size model, and she is absolutely the sweetest person I've ever met. I met her in my sign language class when I was going to Berkeley City. And we've been
mm-hmm,
friends ever since. That'd be another great person to have on the show. She's a plus size model. She
mm-hmm,
runs several of her own businesses.
mm-hmm,
She'd be a great person to get on. But I have her birthday's coming up. We've been talking about doing a shoot, and we were talking the other day. So we're gonna do a lunch meet, and just talk about like what she envisioned for us to shoot. What do she want? We're gonna put it out there. We're gonna do it. Our friend having a baby. I'm gonna do a shoot once the baby is here. So I'm just really like I'm investing into myself this year. It's that time.
mm-hmm. got to got to so much stuff changing and so much stuff going on. So got to take your time, take your energy back. Um, don't work yourself too hard. If you're gonna work yourself hard, make sure it's for yourself as well, not just for these jobs. They gonna work you. They will work you for a little bit, for a lot of bit, for whatever. But make sure I want to work. If I'm gonna give these jobs to these big companies and corporates, I want to work hard for them. I want to work hard just as hard for myself, if not harder. So
Exactly.
she said, "Why y'all looking so mean?" For me, it's this. I don't know, but um, it just. I think it's just the way I look. I don't know about her up there. Maybe it's that Hennessy messing with her. I'm not sure. So
Yeah, it ain't. I didn't realize I was looking mean.
I'm squinting because it's like a light in my eye. But oh, mate, no, that ain't it. That's not it either. So with us being in a year, what do you want would like to see the podcast go in? What direction? Any changes? Any upgrades?
Like we've talked about like upgrading like the platform we're using, adding things. Like I'm looking forward to adding videos, adding more guests, like just different episodes. We've over this year we've talked about things and we've met with people, but I'm kind of looking forward to like in this next year what direction we're gonna go in.
Mhm.
We're doing it's a lot of moving around. We're doing some rebranding, so I'm excited. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen from here, and I'm
Me,
ready for whatever happens.
me too. It's so much stuff that I want to do and just to incorporate. So many different podcasts and platforms that like people are doing so much clean stuff. We just like we could make it like I don't know, but I'm excited, so excited. Still doing apparel, um, still doing events. Might be having an event coming up. Who knows? Cooking, Jamila does all her content and makeup and permanent makeup. So I just feel like now that it's go time. It's it's go time. Vote if y'all can vote. All that is crazy right now. And some of my favorite moments was talking about politics. Talk about politics. I always I would talk about some politics everywhere, except for work, because I got to work with them. But everywhere else, I will. I talk about it a little bit at work, but um, it's a lot of different races up there, so not too much. Can't really talk about politics at work. So, but yeah, I don't know.
Definitely, it's kind of fun. You can't really say too much. Nothing. Everybody have their own opinions. Everybody have their own thoughts. Everybody have their own beliefs.
Hmm.
So, you just kind of just stay out of politics. When it comes to politics, it's always a touchy subject because, everybody don't know how to agree to disagree or things like that. It's okay that we have different opinions and it's okay that we don't agree with this. It's okay to even debate on it. But, it just is not always that. And right now, the world that we're living in, the things that's going on in this world right now, it's crazy. So everybody have opinions because it's affecting everybody differently.
Yeah, and we could have different opinions, but when people start threatening people and getting into it, um, I don't, I don't know. It's just so many. It's just so much different stuff going on. It's like if we gonna argue on these social media platforms, we also need to be voting. Us arguing back and forth ain't gonna, not gonna do anything. We need to be
Hmm.
voting. We need to be marching. We need to be getting our voices heard. We can't just go out there and be arguing on social media and then after all that, nobody's going to get their voices heard. I wrote that on Facebook a couple weeks ago. Like, we on here arguing about LeBron and Bronny, and it's so much shit going on in the world that we should be worried about other than these basketball players. So, um, I I just don't know. I don't know. I'm just glad that we're able to have these platforms to even get out. Because growing up, we didn't have there was stuff going on in the world and we didn't know about it unless it was on the news. And the news gonna give us stuff how they want us how they want to give it to us, um, and how they want us to perceive it. So,
Mhm.
and it's the what voting is coming up. I don't know what's about to happen with Trump. I'm so on the fence about voting. It's like I don't want to vote for nobody that's running right now. So it's either we vote and it don't count, or we vote for yeah. I don't know. I don't.
My
I don't.
thing is when it comes to presidents and voting and stuff like that, it's really just like, you gotta figure out which one is the lesser of two evils. None of these presidents are good. Everybody have their own narrative. Everybody is pushing their own narrative. Everybody they come in promising the world. You know what I'm saying? To get these votes and stuff like that. Like, Biden came in, we just knew he was going to do these things, and Biden hasn't done anything from us. He stripped a lot of stuff from us that we didn't have. I'm not a Trump fan either, but he was making sure we was at least getting money and being taken care of. Biden
Mm,
came into the office and wanted to make it when he made sure that he's trying to take everybody any money from you that he can. So he come into the office hollering he's a Democrat, he's this, he's that, he's for the people. But then you see more people struggling now than before because he came into office and he has his own narrative on how he want to do it. Not the stuff that he tells you. They always make all these good promises before coming in, and then once they in the office, they don't have to keep up with them. They just needed you. They just needed your vote.
hmm And they all gonna tell us. They all gonna tell us what they want us to hear. So he said, "Shit, you ain't black unless you vote for me," and we still voted for him. I just wanted Trump out the office. I didn't care. I didn't care was who was actually running. I didn't care who was actually running. I just wanted Trump out of there. He was giving us money, but shit, they took that shit right back once he was out of the office. So he gave us money, but they took that shit right back. It wasn't worth our sanity, and still ain't worth our sanity. Still not worth
Yeah,
our
that's
sanity.
what I'm saying. He made sure Biden came in. He took away that like, oh, a lot of people was getting. He made sure Trump made sure we was getting stimulus checks. We was getting extra food stamps. We was getting extra money to help us through this tough time. And he came in, and Biden comes into the office, and he took those away. It's no extra money. It's no like that. The rent is back up. Like all the things that went on through the pandemic. And let's be real. COVID ain't stopped. It didn't go away. Like, it's still people coming down with COVID. We're still dealing with the aftermath of the pandemic. People are
Hmm
still trying to get ahead. Businesses are failing. People are feeling like, the suicide rate, everything is up because we went into a pandemic and now the government is saying, hey, it's over now. Y'all figure the shit out on your own. So, yeah,
hmm
you don't want to vote because a lot of people feel like, oh, I can vote, but I don't have a say so. But the vote counts. Even if it doesn't go in our direction, at least we can say, hey, we voted, we tried. Because if
Yeah.
we're not trying, then what can we complain about?
Yeah. I didn't care about voting. I didn't really care about voting until I got with Jamila. And it was just like I said, we arguing and saying what should happen and what should not happen. But if we're not putting ourselves out there, we can say all day what we want to do and what should be happening. But how do we make that happen if we're not trying to make it happen ourselves? We can't say, oh, y'all shouldn't vote for this person. At least somebody vote. I don't care who you vote for at this point, as long as you get out there and vote. That last election, Mickey Mouse had 25,000 votes and Kanye. Y'all wasting votes on these fools. Y'all could have. we could have did something way bigger. Y'all wasted
Mhm.
votes on Mickey Mouse and fucking Kanye. We could have did something better with them votes. Or y'all could have, if y'all gonna do that shit, we could have did a real write-in. We didn't have to vote for the people that they had in there. We could have did a real write-in, but that was like 50,000 votes to Kanye and Mickey Mouse for no reason. Nobody voted. I didn't vote Kanye either, but um, them votes could have went somewhere else. Instead of just putting somebody's shit. Write a real person up there and have us vote for them if it's that serious. But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm conflicted on voting. I mean, depending on how it goes, we're gonna have one of them anyway. One shouldn't be running, and the other way legally shouldn't be running. But we got we got who we got. I don't even know. I don't even know how we got to these two people. These were just the two most popular people. So these is who we got left. Because who was the other people that
Mhm.
was? Who was the other people that was in the race?
You didn't really hear about nothing, especially when Trump, especially as soon as Trump said he was throwing his hat in the ring again, like everything went out the window. You stopped hearing about people. Like you said, they're the two most popular people running for president. So this is who we're left with.
Hmm.
You know, I've voted every year since I've turned 18. Since I've been able to vote, I always vote.
Yeah.
Ever
Oh.
since as soon as I hit a voting age and we have an election, I vote.
Hmm. We got to at this point. If not, we just leave it into the hands of everybody else. I'd rather vote than not vote, but this election, oh no, this election all over the place. So I'm watching it, but I'm not watching it. We got to stay informed. But I don't know. I'm glad we got this platform to talk about it and to see if people gonna vote, how they gonna vote, should they vote, does our votes matter?
hmm
So, do you feel our votes matter?
I feel like they do. You know what I'm saying? I feel like each is own. You know, everybody don't feel like, it might not always go in the direction we want it to, but I feel like every vote counts. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? There's so much stuff so many laws that's being passed, so many things are passing for us, and it's easier to be passed when we're not putting our vote into the ring.
Mm-hmm.
We always hear these, oh, they're sabotaging the election, they did this, they did that. But these are theories. Just because we feel like they did it, we don't know what's being done. But we get so many people that so, oh, I don't feel like my vote counts if they not placing a vote. You don't know what would have happened with that vote.
Mm-hmm.
It's important that we're making sure that if we're able to, our one vote can make a difference in this world. You never know. But I feel like if nothing comes of that, at least I've tried. I stepped up and I tried to do something. I stepped up to help. I have a kid that's one day gonna have to see this world for what it is. And I would love to be able to think that, hey, like my vote can change it so that as he gets older, he doesn't have to go through the things that we've been through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause yeah, we all gotta leave this place one time, and hopefully we can make an impact for the next generation, for whoever's gonna be left here. So gotta enjoy our time and make some kind of impact. It could be a little impact, a big impact, whatever. Just making sure the younger generation is good. Everybody had a generation before them that was helping us and trying to put us in place. And I just feel like I don't know what everybody is into right now. We all just trying to make it. All just trying to make it.
We grew up in a generation where to your parents, your parents, your neighbors, your mom's friends, they see you outside acting that half, snatch
Mm,
them up and call me. If you got to snatch him up and bring him home, you know what I'm saying? We lost it where it takes a village to raise a kid. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
We was raised by we come from a big ass family. We got 9 aunties and uncles. You know what I'm saying? So you got in trouble with one, you got in trouble with all of them. Between aunties, uncles, and cousins, somebody was gonna put you in your place. You know what I'm saying? It definitely takes a village to raise
mhm.
kids. But we're in a more of a generation where people don't want you talking to their kids. You can't say this about their kids. You can't do this. You can't do that. The parents be ready to fight you if you tell them that their kids did something. You got a younger generation raising kids. You got more of people being friends than they are being parents. So you kind of lose like this generation has kind of changed up a lot.
Yeah, it definitely takes a village and somebody. You don't have to chastise or talk crazy to the kids, but somebody just to let them know or let the person know that this is not right. Don't wait till they get out of hand and you having to get them out of trouble. Like you said, we was raised. We got in trouble by one, we got in trouble by all. But um, yeah, we got in trouble by all. So we do need to get back to the village, but it's just so iffy now. It's people don't take criticism the same. Um, People don't fight no more. So I just try to stick to the people I'm around, or who's around me at the time, because stuff's so iffy and sticky right about now.
Right. I'm thankful to have the big family, being a mother of my own. You know, when we were younger, getting it like, man, you be like, man, you gonna get your man. I remember going to grandma's house on 90th and Mass, and I mean, I was it 90th and Hillside, going over to her house, and she had the bush tree out, the switch tree right outside her house. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like old school, like, oh, you want to act up? Go pull a switch off the tree. You know, like that generation of the I don't care. You know, as a kid, you be like, man, you you get in trouble by one, and the rest of the family find out. Then you go into auntie the uncle house, and you get in trouble by everybody. Because no, you get in trouble by auntie, you get in trouble by big cousins. Just like they did not play that. I would never forget. I was in junior high, and I went to the store, and I thought I was cute. I had on some shorts and a tank top. And I ran into men at the store.
Mm.
And he came in the store. He's like, "What you got on? Where you going?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to the store. I got my backpack and stuff on." Man, he made me take my ass up the hill and put some pants and a sweater on. Mind you, it's 90 something degrees outside. It's hot. But he's like, "Where do you think you're going in this outfit?" Not only did he make me go back home, but he followed me in his car as I walked up the hill and changed my clothes. Got After I changed my clothes, he checked my backpack, everything, and then dropped me off at school to make sure that I didn't have an extra outfit to change into. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like things like that. Like like those are the things that we need. Even being a single parent. Now, yes, Sydney's dad is around, but at the same time, I'm the active parent. You know what I'm saying? So having you and the family to lean on, like, hey, y'all talk to him. Somebody talk to him, and when he ain't doing right, he know that everybody's gonna have something to say. And I don't
oh,
stop it. I tell him all the time, like, hey, like, you gonna listen. Everybody got something to say, and it comes from love. This is the same things I grew up on.
got
And
to.
raising a young man in this world, it's important to have them role models and things like that.
Positive role models, and how we see ourselves, because we have to see ourselves in a good light to be able to give back, or to teach somebody anything. You can't be doing certain stuff and then trying to be a positive role model for anyone.
Right. What was
Any
your favorite episode over this last year?
um favorite episode?
Yes. What was your favorite episode?
Favorite episode. Probably the one I just did with Twin. I think the one I just did with Twin. Just to hear his perspective on the kidney donation. Because you know me, I'm scary and sensitive around health stuff and like stuff like that. So just to hear him, his explanation of stuff that he could remember or the stuff that he felt after waking up and being able to remember. Because um, I don't think y'all told me a lot of the stuff that happened with him, and I probably couldn't have handled it anyway. So just hearing his perspective on everything from his mouth, not from nobody else's. I think that's my best episode, my favorite episode. Um, yeah, I think that's my favorite episode. How about you?
You
We
know,
did yes. You said what?
man, we had some really good episodes.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a favorite episode, but I would say that my favorite shows was when we was doing Her Story Month.
We doing what?
When we was doing Her Story, when we had the month when we was doing Her Story, we had the different guests on and the different women. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
being a young woman and seeing like all these women doing the things that they're doing, like seeing that, we all come from different backgrounds, from different places. Everybody have their own obstacles on their own struggles. But to see the different people doing it, like seeing Krista was such a great soul. You know what I'm saying? Like I absolutely loved her being on the show. Talking with her, her energy, just it was it was a blessing. Even talking to LT, like, we've known LT forever. We grew up with her. I remember walking the halls with her shit, basketball, all these things. The episode with her, like seeing her still doing her thing. She's a business owner. She's a mother, a single mother, you know what I'm saying? And she's a softball coach, like stuff like that. Seeing all these women out here, as black women, we're counted out.
Mm-hmm.
We have things against us being young, black, and we women. So like to see how many women out here that's really just doing them, regardless of the shit that we go through as women and black women. Like I love doing the First Story Month.
Me too. Yeah. Because also just you never know how people was brought up. You never know people background. You can't look at somebody and tell what they've been through. So just to hear different stuff that had happened. I know Krista. I don't, didn't know her background. I know LT, but we ain't been not held close like that no more. So just like the different milestones that's coming up and is going on, it's always good to hear because you don't see everything on social media, and social media everybody don't post their business on social media. So
Yeah.
that's good. And I need to get back on her and Drea need to come back on. They said they wanted to, but yeah, LT got more stuff coming up too. So get some new guests on, some old guests. Pop this thing up because now we could stream it to Facebook and other platforms. So that's always good. That'll bring more people in, and just happy to able that our first episode back in weeks is the anniversary episode. So,
The perfect time to come back. Like I'm excited. Like well, we've been going through stuff. Life, like I said, life has been life. But Sydney's gone for the summer, so I've really been able to have like some me time, um, to just like chill, to just think, and I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been looking into like I've really been having people hit me like, "Hey, what's up?" We were talking about this photography, like what's going on, and I'm excited to get Sydney back. I'm gonna start taking pictures of him. He ain't gonna like it, but hey, whatever. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying?
Back to school.
And we talked about doing some collabs, like just getting together and just collabing and doing some things. So I'm
Mhm.
excited to keep pushing this year, to just keep going forward. Like, ain't no looking back. Life is life, and life is always gonna like life, but life is short. And I
Mhm.
realize that, like, you just got to keep pushing, regardless of what's going to be done, because things are constantly thrown at you. That don't stop. You
So,
might stop, but it ain't gonna stop. So you just gotta keep pushing. So I'm really excited to have my lunch meeting this week with my friend and to get this shoot under the way. My birthday is coming up. I'm definitely trying to do a shoot for my birthday.
oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be
Like
fun.
I have some really good ideas on how to do a shoot for my birthday. I've I looked at some backgrounds. I'm gonna order a couple of backgrounds and things like that. So I'm excited to just get it popping.
It's good. It's a good time too. Back to school. Back to school for the teachers. Back to school for the students. Just adult back to school. Everybody going back to school. So that'll be good. Do a package or something. And yeah, if your friend want to come on and talk about modeling or whatever she want to come on and talk about, she could come on. Probably gonna
I
be on the
definitely
field.
love to.
Huh.
I definitely talk to her. She always see her on TikTok live talking about like she makes jewelry. So she makes jewelry
Mm.
and things like that. She makes handmade jewelry. She do bracelets and things like that. She's a model, and she's a daycare owner.
Mm.
On top of she's a single mom. So, like she has all these things under her belt. And she's really just a beautiful soul. Like we took classes together and this was so many years ago. We've stayed in touch ever since, like and it's always I've ran into her like when I was living in Arizona and I come back here time or two and I would run into her and it was always really good vibes. So I'm excited to do this one thing and just to really shoot her because she's so pretty.
And dark skin too, right?
Yep. She's plus size. She's big. She's tall, and she has a bald head. And it's just like she's beautiful, and she shines. Like and when I see like her videos and her pictures, like she has this really good aura about her.
Mm. I don't be liking to sound like I'm like pushing out light skinned people, but it's just so hard for dark skinned people, especially content creators. There's no aesthetics. I'm gonna use your legal word aesthetics for us. So, um, not pushing out the light skinned people, but I love to help push dark skinned people. We all dark, we dark skinned, and it's a little bit harder for us, whether we want to admit it or not. So, um, what do you think is some of the best advice you done received while doing this show, whether it was on the show or just within this year of us doing this show?
I don't think I received like this. It was just one thing, but just talking to everybody, like hearing people of different backgrounds and seeing where people come, what people've been through, where they're coming from. Like you realize when you're going through stuff, you feel so alone in the things that you're going through. You don't always feel like people understand you. You don't always feel like you just feel alone when you're going through things. You know what I'm saying? And life ain't been easy for none of us. So to see like get people on here, they talk about the things they've been through, what they're pushing through, the things that they're doing, and you realize like it's better days out there.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that this platform has taught me that.
Mm. And like you said, nobody's. I don't think everybody's situation may be different, but uh, nobody should feel alone. Nobody is. should feel like they probably the only person that's going through that thing at that time. It's it's so much stuff going on. So you don't, like you said, you might think at the time that you're the only person going through it. Nobody knows how you feel. Nobody understands how you feel. Yeah. Well, I don't know about no advice. The best advice I had this year. I think just to keep pushing through the hard days, through the good days, through the tired days. It's all right for us to take breaks. It's all right for Black women to take breaks. It's all right for Black women to be unapologetically Black. It's all right for us to be humble. It's all right for us to be street smart, book smart. It's all right for us to be us. And we shouldn't let anybody or anything or platform or anything make us feel less. So, like the Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese thing. It's all right for Caitlin Clark to celebrate and do all the trash talking, but when Angel Reese do it, she shouldn't. They both women. Nobody, not one person over the other one is bringing in more fans or more whatever. So I don't think that she should be over. People should be talking more about Caitlin Clark than Angel Reese. If y'all gonna talk about them, talking about them the same then, because I don't think one is more important than the other. But this I didn't create this platform just for Black people or just for people that look like us. I created it for all, but that's who is gravitating to us. So I didn't create this platform just for us. I created for everybody, but that's who gravitating towards, because that's who I could speak for. I can't speak for nobody else. I can speak for a Black woman. I could kind of speak for a Black man. I'm not a Black man, but I could we're Black. We going through the same struggles. So just happy to be able to have it. Just like I like to read. I want to get on here and start talking more about that. We got a little mini library right here. We love board games. We love video games. So it's so much other stuff that we can take this platform into, like bring the kids on. Sydney loves video games. It's just a lot that you can do with the platform. What do I don't even know how I wrote this question. I'll go to the next one. Like what? What do you think sparked your interest to be on a podcast or to be a part of a platform that speaks out to people?
When you was doing the podcast with our old friends, like I would make appearances. I would be there, so I would make like special appearances, and a lot of times it was just like it was so unexpected. I didn't expect it, but you know me, like I'm a talk. I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna say what's on my mind, and I'm well rounded, so I can talk about anything. You know what I'm saying? So to have this platform to just really talk, like make a special appearances with you guys when y'all was doing y'all show. I enjoyed it. I had fun. It was always a good time. So then when the opportunity presented itself when you asked, I was just like, oh hell yeah, I fuck with you. I ain't tripping. I do the podcast. But I never thought it was gonna end up here. I didn't think we were gonna be a year into this. I thought it was gonna be just the one appearance, and then it was gonna be what it was. But our vibe has always been good with April. You know what I'm saying? We've been around for so long. We've known each other since we were kids, growing up, coming out the closet and finding our way into this world. So our vibe has always been good. It has always been tight. So after the first episode, I was like, oh yeah, I like this. I can do this.
Yeah, that's what AP said too. She was like, I didn't expect. We did one episode, and from that one episode, it just blossomed into something else. And we watched. I hadn't really watched or listened to too many podcasts. We was watching like vlogs and stuff like that. I'm not really too good with being in videos and being in pictures. So I was like, a podcast is something good because when I try to talk about the stuff we talk about on here, Facebook blocks me or blocks me for 3 days or fact check. That's not true. You got to fact check it. I'm like, it is, but whatever. Instagram, I got blocked for cussing people out and threatening people. And so I haven't cussed nobody out or threatened nobody on here, so we haven't got blocked. I'm not even sure we got striked for anything. We don't. You have to be making a big impact. So yeah, it's yeah. TikTok, they just erase my stuff. There, they be like, "Girl, you crazy? I'm just gonna erase this." So, have a YouTube, have a YouTube, have a YouTube is good. And just to feel like a better platform. There's so many apps out there now and Twitch and stuff that you can stream to. So you can do it here and then stream it off to other things. So it's a platform to reach out to people, talk to people. They might not have nobody else to talk to. Um, School about to start back. That brings a lot of anxiety. I know people that's on SSI disability, and they messing with their money. It's just a lot. So whatever you're going, people is going through, it will get better. If y'all want to get on a platform, come on. If y'all know anybody, if y'all the person that wants to come on, y'all can. Gonna be some changes coming up soon. Oh, that was Connie. Now where Connie been? I ain't seen Connie name pop up. I ain't seen her in so long.
I know. Me and her used to text all the time. I was just thinking that when I saw her pop up, I'm gonna have to text her when we get off of here because
Mhm.
I've been back in California for almost a year, and we've been talking about like getting together and doing lunch. So I'm gonna have to reach out. We're gonna have to do something, meet up, have lunch or dinner or something like that. I miss her.
Yeah, I love Connie. Always was so nice and supportive. Be popping up like, where you even come from? I ain't talked to you in years. Where'd you come from? But
As friends, it's okay to be as friends and family. We all got our own lives. We got family. We got our own things going on. So it's okay to not talk. For you're like over the weekend, our good friend, I celebrated her baby shower with her and her wife, and I absolutely love it. I love to see my friends winning. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never been one of those people that was a hater. I felt like, oh, this, I'm better than this person or anything like that. Like when I see that people are doing good, especially coming from the place that we came from, like I fucking love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all all in Reno doing y'all thing. Y'all got y'all business, they got their business. I love to see us like we were kids growing up together. So growing up together, we know the struggles that we've been through and the things that we've been through to get to where we are today. To see like all of us like doing our own things separately, and no matter if we're talking today or we don't talk for 5 years down the line, that it's still the love there. So like like celebrating with them this weekend made me feel so good.
mhm.
I'm excited to see a little bundle of joy come into this world.
Yeah, yeah. I love babies. And like you said, a lot of people didn't even make it to see today, see our age. So gotta enjoy it while we can. The babies always make things better. Always. So
Mhm.
we had Sydney should had to fight you over Sydney as we had Sydney all the time. So I'm sure that's why he came out with OCD and not liking meat. He'd be like, I don't like no chicken. I ain't eating that chicken. Don't even make that chicken come this way. So um,
Oh my gosh. I tell people that he is a miniature version of you. Because I remember, like, I would be going to work after I had him, and I would go to work and I would drop him off to you and pick him up from you after I got off of work. I would never forget, I took him to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and he was having a fit because it was sand all over his feet. So, like, I had to literally carry this boy off the sand when we left because he was having a fit about the sand being over his feet. Like, boy, his hands get dirty or anything like that. He's like, you got hand sanitizer. I'm just like nothing but Donna. And for me, it's interesting to see every bit of all of us in him. I see daddy, I see mama, I see you, I see JoJo, I see all of us. You know, he's a prankster. He's funny. He talks so much mess. Daddy always say, hey, he talk more mess, always talking mess. And he does. And that comes from Charlie. You know, Charlie talks mess. He's a prankster. Sydney
Mhm.
get that from him. He's really clean. He's really clean. And he gets that from you. He used to always tell me when I would go to work and this boy, his hand sanitizer. I carry hand sanitizer because he do not be playing about having stuff on his hand. He'd be like, "That's dirty. I don't touch that. Can I, Mama? You got some hand sanitizer?" I'm just like, boy,
I
you know,
told her,
I see Jamila in him. You know, Jamila been around forever, and I'm thankful that she's his godmom. You know, I know that when I decided to make Jamila his godmom, it was no mistake in asking her being his godmom because she's a beautiful person inside and out. And I knew when I said that she was gonna be there, regardless of her being his auntie. She has a special place. That's his god. That's his godmom. You know, and I see her and him as well. You know, he's picked up bits and pieces from all of us. And
Mhm.
it's interesting to see the things that he does or he be saying. I just be shaking my head. Even me, like sometimes, you know, when I was pregnant, everybody thought it's like, oh, you want a girl, you want a boy, and I thought just having a girl was going to be an issue. Because listen, my attitude is enough to deal with. I can't imagine having a little me because they're going to be hanging off the fan somewhere.
No, we didn't need another little you. We did not. And
So, so I was
he's
like,
getting
oh,
up.
okay. So I'm like, I'm gonna have this boy, but the boy is just a male version of me. And sometimes he do stuff and he say stuff, and I just have to look at him and shake my head like, what the fuck? Because I didn't get a little girl, but I have a male version of myself. He do things, he say things. He's blunt. He don't care. He gonna say whatever he want to say, and I just laugh because I'm the same way. I don't believe in biting my tongue. My come off may not always be good, but oh well, it is what it is, and I'm gonna stand on it.
Oh Lord, don't be crazy. Don't make my nephew crazy. He, yeah, that's what I told her. I said, boy, your mouth too bad for you not to know how to fight. You better learn how to fight in class. Cause I,
His dad, his daddy training him in MMA. He in LA, and his daddy is training him with MMA. When he comes back, I'm putting him karate, swimming, and he's going in boxing.
oh Lord, not boxing. My damn
Boxing
nephew,
too.
he too sweet.
We're gonna make sure we know how to protect ourselves.
Hmm. Yeah, shit. Everybody else,
That's
they.
important. You have to learn how to protect yourself. You know, I haven't mentioned it too many times, but for those that don't know, my son it has ADHD and autism. So, pushing him to do these things is important. The doctors feel like, oh, you're gonna be this parent. You have to take care of forever. You have to do this. You have to do that. But no, I don't believe in the doctor having the final say. I'm a believer in God. I'm a spiritual person. I was raised in the church. I know that with the guidance of God, that I'm gonna make sure that regardless of what the medical team is saying, that at the end of the day, Sydney is no different than anybody else.
Hmm. And not gonna treat them no different.
Exactly. You have to no, having a disability is not your crutch. You're still the same person you are with or without the disability.
And you can outgrow them. You can outgrow them. Just because you got stuff going on with you while you're young, don't mean when you get older, it might disappear. It might be what you're going through now. So, um, I had just learned about silent disabilities. Jamila told me about that, and I have a disability. So, I got OCD, anxiety, PTSD, and all that, and I don't take medicine, but I was getting a check for it. They cut that because they say I make too much a month working. But um, it's good. You don't, like you said, you don't know what by just looking at somebody. You don't know what people got going on, and you might at that point. Some people be like, "Oh, they got a bad attitude," but growing up, you don't know what's going on in people's lives unless they tell you. So you just think if people got a bad attitude or a stank attitude, anything could be going on in their life. These doctors nowadays is just pushing medicine on people and not even checking to make sure they taking this medicine, or if they taking um, the direct milligrams and stuff of the medicine. So everybody that looks like they're okay, might not be. OCD takes over a lot. I work in the food industry and I go through gloves. I go through so many gloves, but nobody, they don't say anything. It's a food industry. Shit, we all go through gloves, but I feel like it's getting better. Yeah, I feel like it's getting better with the therapist I got. I haven't felt, I think I felt this good in a while. So Jamila's Jamila's working with me more. My attitude, I don't feel like my attitude is as bad anymore, but I don't know. That's my point of view. But um, people with disabilities, people with disabilities don't want to be treated different. So we're not going to treat our nephew
Mhm.
different. He's not going to be treated different. He do need to know how to protect himself with his little crazy mouth. And I'm glad he's vocal. He's very vocal. I wasn't that vocal at that age. He's vocal, and I'm glad he is because with all the crazy stuff going on, everybody needs to be vocal. Need to be able to say
Mhm.
yes, no, this happened. I saw this happen. Everything at this point. So guess I'll do a couple more. Trends. Any trends you love right now? Any, not anything specific, but any trends you love right now.
Nothing I could think of in
The one I can't get out my head is the dumper challenge now. That's the only one I can't get out my head.
ever since we
Jamila,
did that, I
yeah,
keep seeing it. I keep seeing it everywhere now.
yeah. Um, Jamila keeps up with it about. She normally got me here jumping around, dancing around with like a chicken with my head cut off, knowing I ain't got no rhythm and I can't dance. But if it's gonna get my bones moving and get me to have some fun, it's always fun to do it. Can't dance. I can't dance that good, but I'm confident I will get my ass on camera and still dance. I'm confident being able to do it and confidently being able to do it is two different things. So, um, yeah, I think I don't have no trends that I love, but I would say the number challenge right now. I keep seeing that one. It was another one. They switch out so fast. One day it'd be hot for like 3 days, and then the next couple of days it's something else. So I don't even know if that's even trending or hot right now. We just did that what a week, a big week, what a week. Uh,
Yep, because we came out there last Tuesday, so it'll be a week.
Tomorrow I did a week that we did a week on Wednesday that we did the number challenge. Man, the damn bloopers. She posted a
we had
blooper.
so oh
You
my,
said,
we had so much fun doing.
yeah. We
We had
posted a
so much
blooper.
fun doing that challenge.
Mm-hmm. Hella. I was like, dude, now this is my thing because I could do some numbers or some letters, but dancing and singing and all that other stuff together, I ain't gonna be able to do it.
If
I,
they only knew how many fucking times we went through that damn numbers challenge before we got it.
she posted the bloopers. She posted the bloopers. The bloopers got more views than the one where we actually made
No,
did.
I saw
I like the bloopers did fucking double, like triple the regular one. I saw y'all just didn't want to hear us, but that was crazy. Um,
that. Trip was everything. I really enjoyed myself out there.
mhm.
It was much needed. Like that's what I've been doing. Like life is short. Like just trying to travel and have fun. My birthday is coming up. I got less than a month to my birthday. I'm going to Miami. Ready?
Uh, well, we gonna still need to make you some shirts. I don't know if it's gonna be one, two, three, or what. There
What's
go
up,
twin.
my brother?
Sup, twin? Happy Monday. Happy motivation. I would say Tuesday. I worked 2 weeks straight, and that was like I ain't been right since. I ain't been right since. I don't know if I'm asleep or woke. Hi, twin. Love you.
I don't know how many
Um,
shirts I'm gonna need. I know for a fact it's at least two of us. I don't know about the others, but for a fact, I know it's at least two of us going.
Uh, well, that's good enough. Too many people be too much sometimes, especially when you're going out of state. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. Um,
And listen, I'm an asshole. Like I don't got time to deal with people attitude, different attitudes on stuff. Cause I would catch my cut on you in a quick second.
oh Lord. Love you, twin. Thank you for tuning in. It's me and Miss Pretty on our 1 year anniversary of Thankful Thursdays. Thank you to everyone that has been continuing to support, however, posting, sharing, um, telling us people want to come on, asking about photography, asking about any of the businesses me and Jamila do. Just being supportive. It's never easy to start a platform. It's never easy just to get out there and talk to people. You get trolls, you get biased and unbiased opinions, and I like for us to be on here and um, be able to have a different opinion, and nobody's feeling ostracized or getting their feelings hurt because somebody thinking different. And this is why I wanted to start this program, because our platform everywhere else, you think different on certain stuff, you get bullied, and we telling the kids not to bully the other kids, but they're seeing it. They're seeing it from the adults. You all over, everybody's all over social media, and then you wonder why the celebrities don't let you all of their business. I wouldn't let you all of my business either, all day, every day, if you're gonna talk about my kids. Oh, y'all not showing y'all kids, and then when we show our kids, y'all talking mess about our kids. Kids used to be off limits, so um, just cut down on some of the trolls, some of the trolling. Nobody's perfect. We all trying to make it. The celebrities is letting us in their lives. We're not obligated to see what these celebrities doing other than what they're showing us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not obligated to show you where we live, and then we show you we're getting robbed. People robbing them and killing them. You should be able to show your jewelry on social media without, or your where you live at, that you live in a good spot or a good neighborhood, without you feeling like somebody's gonna come rob you, and you got to put your life on the line. So
Right.
it's just a different time, just a different time um, than we're used to growing up in. People starting fights and won't fight, but then it starts shooting. It's just different stuff. So I'm glad we got this platform. If you got anything else to say, sis, before we get up off of here.
I don't. Thank y'all for rocking with us for this year. Just keep pushing with us. If we got more to come. It ain't stopped. We got some growing. We got some more things under the work. It's a year down and more to go. Just keep rocking with us. We thank y'all for rocking with us this long.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Thank y'all. Happy motivational Monday. It's a thankful Thursday. So thank y'all for rocking with us for however long y'all started watching us in the journey. If you could hit the subscribe button, like, share. If if you or anyone you know wants to come on, you can hit up me, Miss Pretty, or APZ. She's normally on here. She's not today. Probably see her on the next episode. So love you, sister.
I love you too.
Have a good evening. Thank you for coming on always. Happy. Oh, we didn't do a toast. I didn't drink all my drinks now. Toast to our 1 year anniversary.
Cheers
Cheers.
to the one.
It was like a sip, the smallest sip I know. Mocktails, no alcohol, nothing.
There's no fun with the alcohol.
Oh, I didn't had enough of that. I'm good. I am good. Thank you, Fatiba. Thank you for hopping on. Thank you for
Thank
supporting.
you for tuning
Yes, 1 year anniversary. Seemed like it came so fast. I don't know, but
It did.
thank y'all for Mhm. Thank y'all for tuning in. Hit subscribe if y'all haven't hit subscribe. It should be at the top of the page and on the right. Like, share, whatever. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Stay hydrated. Stay safe.
Stay blessed.
Yeah. Stay blessed. Have a good night. Love you, sister. Bye,
Love you
y'all.
too.
Bye.